This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
The drivers just love this place.
Biffle's in the 66. The Duraflame car
got hit by Tony Raines.
That's a deal where Raines was trying to help him. He was trying to give him a push down the back straightaway.
Now we've got trouble. The 36 car of Stanton Barrett is around. Caution on the track. The field is frozen. 9 scoring loops here at Michigan. The field is frozen at the loop previously passed. Let's see what we can see. Sterling Marlin in the 40.
It's the same thing we saw a minute ago. He went up to bump him, to bump draft him. The problem with that in a downforce car is your rear bumper is so high and your nose is so low, they don't line up. And when you try to bump draft a guy on a downforce track...
Didn't want to stop to get that paper blown off. It's Johnny Benson just in front of LaJoy in the 67.
Say if the temperature's not going up, you don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, if it stays down, they can get it off a pit stop.
The Benson in the wall. And the caution is out. The field is frozen. Johnny Benson has hit the wall here at Michigan.
I would bet you that there's a very good chance. There you go, right there. There's no question.
Wow.
Now, you know, there's a lot of things going on. You don't know what caused...
Michigan, Clint Boyer trying to get the victory lane at the Michigan International Speedway. Caution on the track. Caution on the track. That's Randy LaJoy in the 34. Curtis Davis is in it.
Pretty big impact.
Yeah, he hit pretty hard, whatever he hit.
You see LaJoy letting down the window net. That's the signal that he's okay. There's Curtis Davis. He's in the center of the infield portion of the tri-oval.
See it right there. 0 car.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow. That
Picked him right off the ground.
All 4 wheels came off the ground. Randy had nowhere to go.
No, that was Paul Wolf in the 12.
Hey, Paul kind of came down on him some. And
Green flag, green flag.
Good call on his part.
Yep.
That happens on the green and lap down.
And that will put him back about 33rd. Crash on the restart.
No yellow yet. Now
I'm going to try the low side off the pace. Kyle Krisaloff.
he's got a lot of hood damage there.
There's the completed pass.
Yep.
That outside line, if you get that thing going, you will blow by him.
I wonder if that 5 car's out of gas.
I think he ran into something.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He hit hard.
Fight in that thing.
But he's got hood damage. He had to drive underneath somebody.
His crew chief just asked if he needed bite in it, and he needs a lot more than that.
He already got bit.
That is not good.
That thing with 2 rounds of bite in that thing. Come on.
It's Jim Long.
Jim, you better take a look at the right side of that car.
This is Michael Waltrip.
Last lap was a 73. A pretty bold plan here. If we catch a caution, we're going to try.
Well, that's the right
Starting fluid.
That's something they started enforcing 2 or 3 years ago. It used to be they'd give you that man to help do those stuff, but they quit doing that a couple years ago.
And that starter fluid helps him get refired because he had stalled it on pit road. So unfortunately, a number of errors, and he has lost just on this sequence 100 points to Martin Truex Jr. He was less than 70 back when this nightmare began, and right now as they run 171.
trouble right in front of him.
Right in front of him.
12 car.
Paul Wolf trying to hang on to it. Caution is out. The caution is out.
Failure to go down or something. Thing snapped around pretty quick. Good save.
So Boyd went from 2nd to 31st.
Right. And he will not
He's 2 laps down.
Yeah. Paul Wolf in the 12. Had it, lost it, spun it.
Kind of close it into that pit wall, didn't
Yes. Carl Edwards to 3rd.
His tire smoke, I'm sure, off the fenders, no mechanical problem.
Down
We
the
haven't
track.
seen that all day. That means
Yeah.
he's driving hard. He drove that thing in the corner as deep as he could. Got a little more travel in that car. It's the first time I've seen a tire smoke all day on that car.
Does Biffle get a little more confidence with each lap with that tire?
He's over it now.
He is.
I would think.
He's just not confident because that 39 car is in front of him.
4 to go.
We might not have seen our last caution.
We say that about you guys every week.
I'm sure.
And he is driving that car in, but he's also sliding it up the racetrack.
He is trying like heck to catch Ryan Newman. Newman won last week at Watkins Glen.
When you're chasing a guy, the hardest thing to do is to try to slow down to go faster. That just goes against everything you know. But he's driving a little too hard at the moment.
Well, watch this, Marty.
Reed Sorensen came in third in the championship. A blown engine, second week in a row. That's hard to take.
Yeah, it is. Looks like we have the same problem. I'm not a motor guy, so it's hard for me to say what went wrong, but car was getting better. Made a pit stop there and got it close to the top 10, and I felt like we could have pretty easily got a top 10 there. And we passed Biffle out there to get our lap back and worked hard. And came to another abrupt end. I don't know what the deal is, but we're going to work on it and come back next week.
Thanks, Marty. Coming to 2 to go. Alan Bestwick.
Well, Greg Biffle just came on his radio about a lap ago. He said that Newman is pulling him down the straightaways. There was silence for about 5 seconds, and then he said, unbelievable.
Isn't it funny how drivers complain about the engines late in the race?
I don't think it's funny at all, Jeff.
It's funny today. It won't be funny tomorrow.
Carl Edwards trying to close in on Biffle. Dave on Carl Edwards.
Bill, I asked crew chief Brad Parrott, where was this car in the middle runnings of the race? And he said, you know what, our car just got tight based on the setup we chose to make for the day. It will loosen up here at the end. We've turned off our brake fans on the front tires. That will help cool things down and help it turn better. That's why he's catching Biffle.
He is catching Biffle.
He's catching Newman, too.
Yeah, that's the
time.
fastest lap so far right there was Carl Edwards.
White flag lap, final lap. The battle appears to be for second as Newman tries to edge her way down the backstretch.
He's going to get him. They're weaving at each other, just trying to cool each other
Yeah,
off
sure they
inside
are.
the windows.
These points are big for Edwards.
Oh, wow. He's sliding
Our
there.
teammates,
Wow.
they're battling for second, but Ryan Newman charging to the checkered flag wins at Michigan. And Biffle got second.
What a Harvick came back, too.
What a good day for Truex.
Harvick got up to 13th.
J.J. Yaley had a great run. He really ran well. Paul Menard as well. Both those guys. Never know what's going to happen in these races, do you?
No, you sure don't. Ryan Newman, the winner of today's NASCAR Busch Series race, is presented the Reese's Big Cup. To pit road, and here's Alan.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
This has been a presentation of TNT Sports.